Welcome back, fellow seekers of metaphysical wonders. Today, we have an enchanting topic to explore: creating sacred rituals. I'm your host, Angela, and I encourage you to infuse a little bit of magic into your everyday life. So let's dive in. Rituals have been performed for centuries and help us ground and connect to the divine. They provide a sacred space for transformation, manifestation, and self-care. Whether you're seeking to enhance your spiritual journey or simply adding a little bit more meaning into your everyday life, rituals are a profound gateway experience. So let's explore how to create some sacred rituals. So every ritual begins with setting your intention. So it's best to get really clear on what that is. Take a moment to really figure out what it is that you want to manifest or experience. It could be things like finding inner peace, attracting abundance into your life, or simply just fostering self-love. Once you have your affirmation in mind, write it down and then set an affirmation to help guide your ritual. Once you have set your intention, the next step to creating a sacred ritual is to define your sacred space. Your sacred space is where all of the magic happens. Find a quiet corner somewhere you feel safe and loved. This is definitely going to help you feel comfortable when you're creating your sacred ritual. You can decorate it with objects that help you feel like they add to the experience. Things such as crystals or candles, maybe even things like your favorite tarot deck. And then you want to consider things like the ambiance of the room. Is there a really good lighting system set up where you can change it to soft lighting? Can you have some gentle, kind of quiet music playing in the background? And even lighting that candle that you love or burning some incense is a great option. Make this space, this little corner, your little nook, something really special. Like, this is for you. This is for your heart. This is for your manifestation. Make it really special because you are worth it. Make it a space that just speaks to your soul. The next thing would be to help gather props and tools to help this ritual be a little bit more sacred. So like the space that you created, adding the crystals and the candles, gather other items that resonate with your intention. For example, it could be a special journal, like something that you can write down your deepest desires so you can manifest whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, or work on whatever it is that you want to work on. So remember, the tools that you choose for your specific ritual are unique to you and unique to whatever it is that you are creating to be your unique spiritual ritual. So rituals take on many forms. It could be literally as simple as lighting a candle. It could be lighting some Palo Santo. And as you blow, that could be putting out that intention for your sacred ritual. Blowing that into the atmosphere, blowing that into the ethers, right? It could even be as simple as taking your favorite essential oil, right? Putting it in the palm of your hand, a drop, 2 drops, that's it. Putting your hands together, rubbing in whatever goodness you want to rub in, rub away, go the opposite direction of whatever things you want to negate. I'm rubbing in love. I'm rubbing in abundance. I'm rubbing in worthiness. And then I'm taking this in through my nose and letting every single molecule in my being absorb the love, the abundance, the worthiness. Take that. You can take that ritual if you want and make your own, whatever you want to do. It's yours for the taking. You could even, as you're lighting your Palo Santo or your incense or your candle, you could be reciting whatever it is that you wrote down in your journal as your intention for that ritual. So you could just be doing a mantra like what we had talked about in a previous video. So I'll link that video here if you haven't watched that one already. So you could be reading your mantra or you're chanting whatever specific word over and over again as you're lighting your candle, or even as you're rubbing the essential oil into your hand, you could be repeating that word over and over again. It could be as simple as that, or you could even make it as elaborate as you want. Like You could have so many steps involved, whatever works for you. Like let's say you have a very elaborate setup to your entire ritual, and then even afterwards, you go into your home and you take off all of your clothes, you put those in the laundry to wash them that night or later, and then you take a shower and like wash your hair and wash your body to let go of anything that you were setting your attention for in that ritual, and you're like shedding the old and allowing the new. Like it could be whatever your heart desires, right? One of the keys here is to find a ritual that resonates with your spiritual desires and your belief system. Whatever structure works best for you, because that's the beauty of any of this, right? Like we're all kind of making it up as we go. Like honestly, that's something that I think about a lot is none of us know what we're doing here. We all just kind of like go about what we're doing, not really knowing what we're doing here. Hopefully, love is the center of whatever it is that we are doing. So, for the highest good for your life and for the highest good of all, right? Like, that's hopefully the goal, at least in my heart. A good start is to start off with grounding exercises. So, things like visualization, heart chakra activation, movement. So, I've seen people, do the shaking, shake, 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 or you could just put on your favorite song and dance to your favorite song. I actually love the Florence and the Machine, the Shake It Off song. Shake it off. She has some really good beats in that song. Another key element to this is trusting your intuition and allowing yourself to have these new ideas unfold organically. Like you don't want to force it, right? Like that's just like anything in life. Don't force it. It will unfold as it's ready. And then you're gonna have a beautiful bloom. The beauty of sacred rituals is integrating this into your daily routine. Find moments in your everyday life, your everyday moments, and infuse it with magic. So, okay, let's take my water. I have water in this really beautiful little mug, right? I'm going to take a moment right now, right as you're watching, and I'm going to infuse magical love and abundance into this water. So I'm taking a good deep breath in, imagining all the love from the highest source and the highest source of all, infusing this water, this hydrogen and oxygen moleculed water with love and abundance. Every single molecule is being filled with that. Then when I take a sip, my whole being is taking on that love and abundance. Things like that, just as simple as that in your everyday routines. Washing your hair, washing your dishes, kissing your children at night or your partner and letting them know how much you love them. Little things like that. You can create magic in every single day of your life. It could be as simple as a morning gratitude journal. So, you get your tea or your coffee or your oatmeal, whatever it is that you do in the morning, and you sit down and you set the intention and you write down what it is that you're grateful for that day, for the day before. Having a heart full of gratitude from what I have learned and gathered in my almost 40 years here on earth is having gratitude is key, it seems. Like obviously beyond love, right? We need to have love. But having gratitude does seem to be the cornerstone to any goodness that can come into your life. As easy as it is to get caught up in our every single day humdrum, going to work, feeding the kids, feeding the dog, walking the dog, whatever it is that is our routine that can feel heavy sometimes. It's so important to have gratitude for those little things that you may overlook in your everyday life, because life has a lot of distraction. And I do think it's important to take pause and to recognize, allow yourself the space to recognize what is it about my life that I feel a little bit of goodness about? Maybe my life doesn't feel the best right now, but I can feel really good about that clean water that I had. I feel really good that my water tastes really yummy because maybe I put a little bit of lemon in it, and I love lemonade. Maybe I put a little bit of stevia in there, make it a little sweet, like lemonade. Maybe I'm really grateful for the warm shower I just had because it felt really good on my body. And the towels that I had that helped dry my body off afterwards, they were clean and I felt refreshed afterward. I'm really thankful for the lotion that I put on my skin that helps me feel hydrated and fresh throughout the rest of the day. I'm really thankful that I found that deodorant that is low cost and it works, and it just is like a cute little design on my shelf in my bathroom cabinet. Like, it could be as simple as that, right? It doesn't have to be grandiose. And actually, I personally find it's those tiny little moments in life that really make life great. And it's not so much the grandiose, it's not so much the ta-da. It's like these little guys. And remember, it's not about the complexity of the ritual, it's about your intention. So embrace the power of your rituals and watch as they guide you towards a deeper spiritual growth. So that's it for today's Tip Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this dive into the realm of sacred rituals. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a like. And if you want to dive more into the metaphysical world, give us a subscribe and you'll be notified when we put out new videos. As always, stay curious and embrace the magic within. I'm Angela, signing off.